Now we are discussing about displacement. What is the displacement? For example, one particle is traveling from A position to B position. Different paths. One path is like this, another path is like this, another path is straight line path. So this is the shortest distance compared to these two paths. This path is a very shortest distance in between these 2 points A and B. So the line segment joining with 2 points with a straight line. Simply shortest path is straight line. That is called displacement. What is the displacement? Shortest length of the path is called displacement. So this is the shortest displacement, shortest length of the path is called displacement. So what are the SI units? Its SI units is meter. What are the series units? So its series units is centimeter. This is a vector. Displacement is a vector and distance is a scalar. Displacement is a vector and distance is a scalar. Displacement is a vector and distance is a scalar. What is vector? Which physical quantity having magnitude and direction and also following vector algebra. Vector algebra means addition of vectors. That is called vector. What is scalar? Which physical quantity having only magnitude, no direction, and it follows simple algebra. That is called scalar. Okay, now we are going to speed. So generally, what is the formula for speed? Speed is denoted with V. Speed equal to distance by time. Speed equal to distance by time. One particle traveled distance in 1 second. That is called speed. Particle traveled distance in 1 second is called speed. Here speed is a scalar, no direction. So what are the SI units? Its SI units is it SI unit or dimensional formula? Everything comes from basic formula only. So what are the SI units? Distance unit is meter and time unit is second. Similarly, what are the CGS units? Its CGS units is centimeter per second. So this is about speed. Distance traveled by the particle in 1 second is called speed. One example I am telling. One particle is traveling along a circular path. If this particle is here, if you create one tangent, this gives the direction. So at that particular position, what having? Velocity. So at A position having velocity. Similarly, at B position, what having? Velocity. At C position, what having? Velocity. At D position also velocity. These all velocities is denoted with V. So along the circular path, if one particle is moving at one particular instant, velocity having. Orally what having? Speed. When I am observing this particle, initially this direction, initially is no particular direction. Direction is changing. Direction changing or not constant or not having, these all belongs to same meanings. So no direction, orally it is having speed v. It is having speed v, but at one particular instant having velocity. How it is denoted? With the v letter. At one particular position, you create one tangent that gives the direction of velocity. That is called instantaneous velocity. Instantaneous means very small velocity is called instantaneous velocity. At a particular instant, very small displacement. Corresponding velocity also very small. So that is called instantaneous velocity. This is about speed. Next you go to velocity. So what is the velocity? So velocity equal to displacement by time. Velocity equal to displacement by time. In 1 second, particle traveled displacement is called velocity. In 1 second, particle traveled displacement is called velocity. Otherwise, rate of change of displacement is called velocity. So, two definitions. Particle traveled displacement in 1 second is called velocity. Otherwise, another definition also there. Particle traveled displacement in 1 second is called velocity. Otherwise, rate of change of displacement is called velocity. So, what is another definition? Rate of change of velocity. Rate of change of velocity. Rate of change of displacement. Rate of change of displacement is called velocity. So here velocity is a vector. It is having direction and magnitude, and also it follows vector algebra. Vector algebra means addition of vectors. Vector algebra means it is following addition of vectors. So this is a vector. Okay, now what are its SI units? SI units. What are the SI units? Displacement, meter, time, second. Similarly, what are the CGS units? CGS units. Displacement, centimeter, time, second. So, these are the units for velocity. Velocity is a vector. Speed is a scalar. So, this is about speed and velocity.